Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make super easy bean and cheese pupusas. So if you guys want to learn how to make them, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they'll be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. Alright guys, we're going to begin by making our beans. So to our pan over medium-high heat, we're going to heat up 1 tablespoon of lard or oil. Once it's nice and hot, we're going to add 3 cups of pre-cooked beans along with half a cup of juice. And since my beans are cold, I'm going to allow them to heat up. So just bring them to a simmer. Okay, now that my beans have come to a simmer, I'm going to carefully begin to smash them down. And you want your beans to be smashed down completely. Now that we have smashed down our beans, we're just going to allow the broth to evaporate. So like that, our beans could begin to thicken up. And after a few minutes, our beans are done. So this is what you want them to look like. So here we're just going to turn it off and set them to the side and allow them to cool down completely. And now while we wait for our beans to cool down, we're going to make our curtido. So to the bowl, add the cabbage, along with the carrot, red onion, and jalapeño. And now carefully, we're going to cover our vegetables with boiling hot water. And just allow that to sit for about 15 minutes. Okay, and after 15 minutes, we're going to drain our water. Okay, now return the veggies back to the bowl. Here we're going to add half a cup of white vinegar, half a cup of water, salt, and oregano. And for the oregano, we're just going to rub it in our hands to wake it up. Now just mix it. Okay, now here just taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. But just like that, we have our curtido. And now just cover it and set it to the side until it's time to serve. Okay, now of course our pupusas need a good tomato sauce. So for that we're going to add our 6 Roma tomatoes to a small saucepan. And because I like it to be a little spicy, I like to add 2 chile de árbol along with 1 chile serrano. We're just going to cover them with water, set it over high heat and bring it to a boil. Right? And once that's done, you can transfer it all to the blender cup. So now we can get ready to blend. Okay, to the blender cup we're also going to add 2 garlic cloves and 1/4 cup of water. Now we're just going to blend until smooth. Okay, and once we have that, we can take it back to the stove. Okay, now to our saucepan over medium-high heat, we're going to heat up a little bit of oil. And once the oil is nice and hot, add the sauce. And now here we're going to add our salt and oregano. Again, the oregano, make sure that you crush it in between your hands so like that you wake it up. Okay, now just mix it and bring it to a simmer. Okay, and once it comes to a simmer, taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. But this for me, it's always perfect. Now we're just going to reduce the heat to medium-low and allow it to continue simmering for about 5 minutes. Alrighty, and just like that, our delicious sauce is done. So now we're just going to set it to the side until it's time to serve. Alrighty, and once our beans have cooled down, now we're going to mix in our cheese. And I have my cheese at room temperature. So like that, it mixes with the beans nice and smooth. Okay, so once we have our cheese and beans mixed, now we can get ready for the fun part. Okay guys, now to make our dough, to 4 cups of maseca, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Mix it with your clean hand and slowly begin to pour hot water. And just make sure to add enough water to hydrate the masa. That should take about 4 to 4 cups and a half. So once you have hydrated the masa and it's nice and smooth, and now we're just going to knead it for 5 minutes or until our dough begins to form. And you want your masa to feel a little wet, or otherwise your dough is going to crack and your pupusas are going to be dry. Just like that, our dough formed and it should no longer stick to your hand. And you're going to know that your masa is nice and hydrated. Once you form a ball, you push it down and it doesn't crack on the sides. This dough is done. So now we're just going to cover it and allow it to rest for 5 minutes. Alright, now after 5 minutes, we can get ready to shape our pupusas. Now at this point, you also want your comal to be nice and hot. So we're just going to get our ball of dough. Okay. Begin to roll it and then press it down to create kind of a hole in the center. Now we're going to grab our filling, make it into a ball, place it in the center, and now begin to close your dough to form a ball again. Remove any excess dough, just like that. And now we're going to begin to flatten it out. And here, we're just going to grab a little bit of oil, rub it on our hands, And now just begin to flatten it out until it's nice and flat. Okay, and once we have it, we're going to take it to our comal. Cook it over medium heat for 4 minutes per side. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that in this house, we love pupusas. This is honestly one of our favorites. They're super easy to make, they're so delicious, and I promise you, you and your family are going to love and enjoy. So I hope you give this recipe a try and enjoy it just as much. Look at all that. So cheers and enjoy. Of course, gotta get a little bit of everything. So I'm ready. This right here, they hit every single time. So good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make super easy and delicious bean and cheese pupusas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you ever get this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.